really important that we begin to change the mindset of young people to know that your vote counts.
They don't understand that the legislative arm of government is actually a co-equal arm of government.
We have an incredible amount of potential.
Whatever it is I was doing, because of my personal DNA, it had to be of an international standard.
Which is what, seriously speaking, is all about.
Well, hello there. International standard, it seems like a word, but the truth is, what it means is that what is acceptable here is acceptable anywhere else. Welcome to Seriously Speaking. I'm not sure what the title of this edition of the show, but what got me thinking was something I saw on Facebook. A woman trying to sell something as simple as Ogiri and using some inborn talents and innate talents that it caused such a furore around the world on social media. I'm sure before I even say the name, you already know. But the truth is, at least on Facebook, as far as I know, by the time we are taping this show, she had gotten more than 45,000 views alone. The first person that brought it to my attention did so from the UK. And then, along with many other people who are like-minded, people were wondering, who is this Igbo woman with an accent? For me, I always believe that in every story, there is a backstory. So today, on Seriously Speaking, besides talking about innovation and innovative marketing styles taken to international standards, we will be getting the backstory of Oma, the famous Ogiri lady. We'll be back.
You see, this is called Ogiri, O-G-I-R-I, Ogiri. And this is Ogiri in our way, you can use it in our soup. There are different types of soup you cook in a raw soup, bitter leaf soup, boko soup, whatever soup. Look at it, the taste is sweaty. Little packets, the packets. No so Maggi. Nice. Don't mind them using white Maggi, using that oil Maggi, whatever Maggi they have in the market. Ogiri is a natural thing, it's an organic thing. When you use it, you have a strong eyes. The eyes will be strong. Your bone will be strong, it's a general well-being. Me, personally, use it in the Western world. I use it in the Kenyan African market. You get it there, it's expensive. Here it's so cheap, I don't value it. Now I'm telling them to value O-G-I-R-I, Ogiri. O-G-I-R-I, Ogiri. O-G-I-R, Ogiri. It's a good and natural thing.
Well, as you can see, finish it off for me, Oma.
O-G-I-R-I, Ogiri.
Ogiri.
O-G-I-R-I, Ogiri. It's a good and natural thing.
Tell me, natural thing. First, your hair is natural.
Yeah.
Have you always had natural hair?
Yeah, I do.
Didn't you perm your hair at any point
I
in time?
never did.
Why?
I love it natural. And it makes me feel good.
Okay.
Being a natural person, you know, you don't have to put any attractions that will make it look external. And when it's out of that place, it's not natural.
That's why we had a problem trying to do Oma's face off. We had to do your face. I said, okay, let's go as nude as possible. But at least I still like the makeup on your face. Don't you like it?
Oh, well, for you and all the viewers around the whole world.
You do it?
Yes.
But tell me, this your interest in natural things, is it from home? Because you're the Ada in your family.
Yeah.
You know, the first daughter, you have an older brother. You know, the Ada in your family. And were you always natural-based in terms of what you eat in your home growing up?
Yes, I did. You remember, I said sometime that when you take natural things, you look healthy and wealthy. In my home, we eat natural things so much because we grew a lot of them around us. We have the vegetables, we have the fruits. Actually, when you come around us, it's like a Garden of Eden.
Is it your home now or your father and mother's
Both where I am today and my parents' home.
But you were born in Owerri?
Yeah, Imo State.
You were born in Imo State, but you came to Lagos for a time?
I came to Lagos to find a livelihood, you know, the pastures, the grainy pasture, you know. So when I came up, still, I stayed where we have natural things. I stayed in GRA, Apapa. You know, there you have greeny things. So yesterday that I had to be more in around, telling people how to keep their lawns very clean. And we are living where we have a lot of fruits. You know, cashew, we have apple, we have guava. We have a lot of attractions that are natural. It's as if we are living nearer home. We have farm fronts.
In the house
Yeah,
where
we
in?
lived then, you know.
But that was where your father worked with mandalas, your mother was a
No,
petty trader?
that was a long time ago. It's quite an age. But today I'm trying to tell people that when we get back to natural, because we're made from the sand, from the soil, we get all the nutrients we have and we look healthy. You know, we came out from the sand, God planted us through the making of ordinary sand. He molded us. So when we got back to the sand, we still look like healthy as we should. But when we have any distractions from the sand, that is the soil, we look sicky.
I know that you have a diploma from Ava Nkoko or something like that. You have a secretarial,
Yeah, I did. That was okay.
So, but listening to you, one would think that all this Oyibo that you were speaking, you learnt it in England. Have you ever been to the UK?
Okay. I have to be silent on that because, you know, a lot of things have to be on the shelf. When you get to know more about that, you'll feel good. But for now, let's talk about Ogiri.
So, I mean, but it's interesting to know where this came from. Were you in Italy or Europe or somewhere at some point in time in life? You found greener pastures to that side?
I love there, and if you leave me, I will be there permanently. So that was then, and I'm here now. Don't you understand?
Yeah.
Leave it on that note.
So what brought you back home?
Finding the nature, because I feel nature is good. There are a lot of artificial, there are a lot of additives. But when you come nearer home here, Africa precisely, you'll get natural things.
Okay, tell me, because when I see you, I can place your age. You don't want to tell me, but I think you are over 50, but you look like you're 32 or 33.
Result the age. I'm old, that's how you see me. You see the mind, don't you think so?
But you know why I say that? Because I know that in the 60s, during the war, when your parents were here, and they took you back home as a little child. So I'm just guessing your age, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yes, of age, Ogiri make me look younger.
Is it Ogiri that is a secret?
Yeah, I can look more younger.
I don't believe so.
When I eat all the soup that are locally, with Ogiri, with the leaves, with no additives, no Maggi, oh my God, you know, that's going to be great on me.
Well, it's not only Maggi, no condiments.
Condiments,
except
that's
that
the language,
Okay.
condiments.
But tell me though, I mean, Ogiri didn't happen, it was by chance.
Yeah, it's born of thought.
Tell me about the story. Let people hear how the Ogiri thing happened.
Okay, when I came back to the eastern side from Lagos, I tried to find what exactly I should be doing. Ran into a lot of stuffs, tried to sell the pepe, tried to sell the akamu. In Yoruba, they call it ogi.
Okay.
Yeah. When I did all those things, even nylon in business, I find out that it's best for me to ask my papa, that's my heavenly God, where and how will I come up to do something better? And I got it out all revelation. It was just like I was sleeping and it came onto me. And I approached somebody and said, are you serious going to do that? It's for age people. That's why I talk about age. When you're talking about age, I can't do Ogiri now.
So in the East, for example, it's the old people that do the Ogiri.
Yeah. But the commercial ones now, everybody's doing it. And that's why you cannot get the real Ogiri. This one you notice I'm carrying around can stay months, no problem. There will not be any maggots. Those little things that can crawl and all, and you can test it and it looks the same test from the very first day to the last day.
But you said, what about the old woman that taught you how to do it? The old that started his business before you?
Yeah, she does it as a part-time.
You are in the relief market in Owerri.
Okay, that's...
Was that woman in the relief market too?
No, in the real village.
Oh, in the real village?
Yes.
What village is this?
Mbitoli.
Mbitoli.
Yes.
So you went to her?
Yeah, I just approached her, appreciated her. And when I came back from her discussion, she said, go and you will never find 1 naira lacking if you just do it. And we've shared our prayers together and believe it's true. And you see where I am today. Isn't that good?
It's good. I mean, I like what you look like. But how many years have you done? Because again, this video was shot sometime in May. You met the lady who did this in May, you said.
Yeah.
Did you know her before?
I never knew her before.
Have you talked to her since then?
No, I'm still looking for her and I need to see her and appreciate her because, you know, she has carried my hair low high far now. You know, that means when something good, you have to appreciate.
So how long had you been doing Ogiri before that time?
Barely 3 or 4 months back before I met her.
Oh, really? So you started Ogiri in 2017?
Yeah,
What were you selling
2016 back 2017.
What did you sell in 2016?
I sold nylon, I sold pap, I sold Cameroon paper or Ghana paper, whatever the name
So just natural things,
Yeah, I always
stuff.
I deal on natural.
Okay, so because you wanted to do... Why didn't you get a store? Is it that you don't have the money to get the store?
To get a store in Imo State is a little bit expensive. You have to search and you have to be on an adjacent place where people can always reach you. So I got my number and I know they have been calling. Sometimes they do call in the midnight. We have a function, we need a supply. You understand?
So your market has grown since that time?
in a gradual phase, you know.
But there's still more places you can go. That's why I want to introduce the next guest who's going to join me. Because when I said I was interested in finding Oma, somebody in the UK again sent me her number and I called her, only to find out that Oma was already on her way to Lagos. Guess what? To be interviewed by someone else who was interested in her story about mothers being entrepreneurs. She's representing Mumpreneur. So I will take a break so I can bring her back on. Let's talk about how people can be creative about business. You don't have to have gone to a business school to be a great businesswoman, right, Oma?
That's the truth, that's the truth.
I'll be right back. Yes, welcome back. I'm in the studio with both Oma. Well, I didn't even give you a full name. Ijoma or
Ifeoma Uzoma.
Ifeoma Uzoma.
That's why I pick up the name Oma.
Oma.
Yeah, good. That's the meaning.
It never occurred to me that that's what actually, it's good. Because if Oma in Igbo is good, Ifeoma is good thing.
Yeah.
Uzoma is good road.
That's good. That's so good.
Good thing where you find good road. That's what you are.
Yeah.
But you know, the truth is, I think the backstory of Ifeoma is going to come out in her book. She's still kind of like... She doesn't want to tell us the story of
backstory.
her trip to the
UK.
To the UK. But obviously, I know you've been to the UK. I knew that.
You knew that, and it's written all over you. Here, my first is coming up that way.
But you're welcome, though. You see, Mofolusade runs Mumpreneur.
Yes.
But you're also a Mumpreneur, which... Tell me what Mumpreneur does.
Yeah, so it's a
Tell
support.
my viewers, I know.
It's a support and networking group for mothers who run businesses. Because from my experience, transitioning from full-time employment to entrepreneurship, I struggled a lot, and I realized that there were a lot of people struggling too. And mothers have this challenge of, you know, trying to balance working a 9-to-5 with managing the children. I think, oh, maybe entrepreneurship is the solution, but they go in there and realize, oh my God, this is not easy. But because they don't have capacity, they don't have support, they don't know where to get information and all of that. So Mumpreneur.ng is about
it happened to you.
It happened to me.
You're a chemical or what engineer?
Chemical engineer on paper. Let me just...
Well, you got a degree to show it.
Yes,
and the brain.
I got a degree to show it.
So, and you worked with a multinational, Dangote for a while.
Dangote. I worked with the bank initially, then I worked with Dangote for a while.
Until the babies came.
Until, yes, the first baby came. And I realized, no, this is not working. Because my husband too had this, you know, demanding job, early morning, late at night. And, you know, so it was practically my mom raising my child. And I said, no, I don't want that. I want to take charge of my life and I want to be able to do what I want, when I want, how I want. And so I resigned in 2010. 7 years this year.
Congratulations.
Ago. Thank you. I resigned in 2010.
But you found that being an entrepreneur was not just like that.
Yes. I mean, just barely 2 years down the line, I was at this place where I was thinking, oh my gosh, what have I done? Who sent me to do this? And I started, you know, instead of running back to paid employment, I started researching. I started attending a lot of trainings, reading. I took a lot of courses online, you know, trying to develop myself, trying to bridge that gap. And then I stumbled on blogging. So I was just sharing my experience to say, oh, okay, this is it. This is the journey. You know, just as I am.
And
entrepreneurship is not what... And I found this huge community of other people who were thinking maybe there was something wrong with them. Yeah. And, you know, and they reached out to me and that's how...
Let's get to Oma's story. Because I wonder, you know, Oma is a mother. You have 2 kids. Yeah. Your son is in university now?
No, about to enter.
Can your Ogiri take him to university?
Yes, Deep Jara back off.
Is your husband still in your life, though?
Yeah.
He's still in your life, and he supports what you're doing.
He does, to an extent, because of his busy states.
Because of his?
Busy states. He is a pastor.
Oh, he's a pastor.
Oh, yeah, you know what that means. Long story to talk about.
A long story, but the truth is, you know, I'm surprised. When I call Mofolusade, when you told me Mofolusade Mumpreneur, I know this person.
Okay.
And then I call Mofolusade and say, man, like my think alike. So what was your interest in Oma?
Okay, so I saw that video too. It was my mom that sent it to me. And I just, you know, her enthusiasm shined through. You know, when you're doing something and you're doing it with your heart, you're happy. I mean, some other people looked at it as, she's, you know, her diction is so good, blah, blah,
it's what's she doing selling Ogiri on the streets?
That was their own view. But for me, it was just like, you're doing this and you're doing it with all of your heart. I mean, there's nothing more beautiful than that. And that's how doors open, when you put in your spirit and put in your... And then I was like, she's a great marketer. And she said, Mom, I need to find this woman. And I put it up on my page, and a month later, someone just sent me her number.
What about for the people who say they are jobless, they're looking for work? What does your story tell them?
They have not realized what they really wanted to do. When you make up your mind to do what you want to do, you go in for it. Ordinary rope to tie something, locally, that's all leaf we sell in the market, different names of leaves. The rope alone, get to the market, you sell it and make your money and come back and feed your family. So it's determination, a passion to live. There are people who have lost hope, but I didn't lose any hope. I am fair-footed that there is life, there is hope.
Once you wake up, at least you can complain. Because if you don't have life, you can't even complain. But I mean, having said that, I also like the fact that you are out there in Ogiri. You didn't think about my future is in Lagos. It didn't work for you in Lagos. It didn't work for you abroad when you went. You went back
to the roots, to the roots. Go back to the roots, you know. That's so good for everybody. You try this way, it didn't go, don't give up. Good never lasts. Make your better
She's
worse.
quite a singer.
Good is better and your better best.
Good never... See.
The song goes this way. Good, better, best.
Okay.
Let us never rest till our good is better and our better best. Good, better, best. Let us never rest till our good is better and our better best.
Thank you for watching Seriously Speaking. We're back with you same time, same station next week. And I'm going to go off that.